That's basic supply and demand that works in every economy. So the premium on knowledge is going down. And so then what you do to figure this out is you look at, okay, what are the things that this automation cannot automate? What do I have as a human that it cannot automate? And when you look
and this
at
is
it
where
deeply,
the value goes up.
this is where you find where what emerges is the new scarce premium resource.
Okay.
And so it's not the resource that is the most philosophically valuable. It is the resource that humans have that is the most scarce and valuable to the economy at that time.
Gotcha.
And so when you look at it deeply, what it is the quality of the human being that is doing the thinking, the deciding, the creating, the leading. Not the information that they have, but the state and the things that they bring before they use the information.
That's important. The quality of the human being. What do you mean by the quality and the state of where they are?
So we call it frequency. And frequency as a term is largely misunderstood, right? Everyone listening to this has an assumption about what it means. But if I asked you, what does it actually mean? Very few people could define it, right? So they have an idea of what they've heard about it, but very few people have created a definition. So here's the definition. Frequency is the power of your subconscious foundation that drives the state of your nervous system before you think or do anything. It is a collection of neural pathways ingrained in your brain that automatically set the power of your nervous system, drive the quality of your thinking, the quality and the ability for you to trust yourself, the ability for you to be creative, to have visions, all these capacities. The misunderstanding is that up until this point, people have treated it like a personality trait. Like you're either creative or you're not. You're either a visionary or you're not. You're either whatever or you're like a fixed trait. And that was very convenient for the previous economic era. But the reality is that these are capacities that everybody has. It's like your muscle. And so we all, like most of us, we all have muscles, right? The difference is, have you trained the muscle to be strong?
Okay.
Right? And so the comparison that I want to make here is that in the industrial era, the factory workers had an IQ. They had the capacity to do this type of work.
Yes.
But it wasn't economically relevant. So the factory didn't measure the IQ of a factory worker, and they were never driven economically to build these capacities. And what I'm saying for every human listening to this is that we all have these capacities. The economy has not forced us to build these capacities, but we all have them. And so I think that is an amazing insight. And yeah, let's keep going.
And that's where I want to slow down a little bit, because when you share the definition of frequency, you preceded that by saying a lot of people have a lot of different maybe misunderstandings, or if someone's watching or listening and they're thinking, well, this is what I think frequency is, I want to address some of those misconceptions.
Please.
What do you hear when you bring up the word frequency or the frequency error? What do people think it is based upon just their own experiences to this point?
I think that immediately people put it in a mystical or spiritual bucket.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like kind of woo-woo.
It's just an automatic sorting function that people use.
Correct. Why? Why do you think that is?
Because historically, a lot of people have pointed to real phenomena in imprecise ways.
Sure.
And also that the economy has not valued it at the level up to this point. So it seemed like a personal development side quest. Like, you go out and do that over here, but that is not economically valuable. And so
you should be learning more, going to school, getting your MBA, accumulating knowledge was the idea.
Exactly. Probably the same way that a factory worker would look at someone in 1940 that was reading a book.
Yes.
It's like the value is in doing these things, right?
Correct.
And so The point here is that developing our frequency is similar to exercise. It is similar to measuring our IQ. It is similar to going to college.
Yes.
Right. So this is not a spiritual endeavor, and I think that is a major breakthrough for people. When I get DMs quite a bit as I've published the book and been defining it, and people are like, I finally get what you mean.
Okay,
right?
so